Yes, I am.
And thank you,
All
Coach.
right, we live.
Here across the Hudson from
Playing
Midtown
my boy
Manhattan
Scott.
at MetLife
SIS
Stadium
on
in East
3-3. He's
Rutherford,
3-2.
New Jersey. The scene
I
a
don't
few
like
moments
losing.
ago.
I
Here
got
it
3 of
is.
them
It's unlike
motherfuckers.
any other in sport as both teams
SIS
made their way
stands
out of
for
the
schools in
tunnel.
session.
These folks
Year
are
3.
fired up
Got
as their
better
guys
team.
are ready to do battle
excuses.
between the Kansas City Chiefs
Other than the
and
Madden
the New York
gods.
Giants.
The Madden gods is very powerful. So let's see what we can do here.
Getting
Play
toward
Scott
the halfway point
since
of the
August, I
NFL
believe.
season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And even in that game, I
This will
wasn't
be
serious.
taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Ready, set. 50 seconds of Mike. You don't want to roll out. Now.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Oh, my God. Look at that.
Pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Oh, my God.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure, and he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road, you're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on, long way to go in this one.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Now Jones. Trying to push it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. It's a second down run with Sanders. He's got a first down past the 30. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs, and even 50 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today, a guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Sanders. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hustle, hustle. Let's go.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Ready? 21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Ready?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He must have got bumped by his guy or something.
Set. My 60 outlaw.
They'll run with Sanders. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. 2nd and goal from the 1. It's a quarterback sneak. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. And the kick by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, probably that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
always on the mic. You know
the
that.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult pull to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And up, 30 base. Crystal,
I didn't record that.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Sherman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. He finds Hopkins complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Because you seen that other guy coming on the
Well,
crossing.
coaches always talk about finding balance on
crossing,
offense.
he's like, oh,
I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Marshall. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It's just never material.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Anthony Sherman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
Got to
What's
stop,
that
you
thing
score,
about
get some
force
freedom.
and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
In this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Definitely do. Where's he at? I need more time.
You sure you're good?
Yeah, I need more time. That's how you get more time, bro.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go!
2nd and 9 now. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Sheds at all.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from
line is
defenders.
that good.
Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
they'll They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
About to be an X Factor, son.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Jones on 1st and 10. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Like a pig. That's what it
17 yards and a Giant first down.
Check 15. X3. 218.
It definitely is.
Hey, orbit.
Too much of that shit going on.
Hey.
That's what's been a pig.
On 1st and 10, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Marshall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Turned around. Like,
the Chiefs
does
are going to
that?
use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Let's go. Watch twist. Watch twist. Recon, 132 fighter.
Back to throw. Jones throwing deep here for Coleman.
Oh,
and that'll
come
be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Didn't get that hit.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
That's man, Scott.
On the ready.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Give him a chance. Let him here. Give him a chance.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down.
Hey, switch gears. Switch 61. Max box. Let's get it.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Look at that.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Go. Let's go.
Jones now on 3rd down. Into a downfield, intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Bro, what the fuck?
If you combine last week and this week,
Look at this throw! What
because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Nice.
Complete. It's Johnson.
Nice.
Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Another run here with Sanders. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Set. 60 or. Clear.
Back to throw here.
Holy shit! Nice, nice.
Kansas City touchdown.
Nice.
In a
Wow.
1-yard touchdown.
Right in the back of
Chiefs
the
are going to
nice
jump
throw.
back in front. Point
Nice
after,
throw.
right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Right in the tippy toe of the end zone. That was nice. You ain't even had no room.
This fielded at the 2.
They go down there and throw 2 daisy ducks and then throw a good pass. Like, this game is bugging. You throw ducks and then throw a good pass. Yeah, duck.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'm just scared that they're going to throw. I know niggas is open, but I'm scared that they're going to throw a horrible pass. That's what I'm scared of. These horrible ass passes.
On 1st down, Marshall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
General West. Hey, I-7. Get it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
Jet bomber. Hey, exit. Look at me. Zipper. You ready?
Now Jones.
Can't throw the ball. Can't get a second.
He's taken down.
Jesus Christ. Give me a second.
All the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
They wind up. It's terrible.
Right
like,
back to the backfield for him.
they take too long to release the
a
ball.
chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Hey. Mike 52. Watch the flood.
After the sack on 1st down.
Look at this shit.
He's going to go down again.
I
DeMarcus
cannot throw the ball, bro.
That is sack number 6 now for him on the
Boom,
year.
I'm about to throw the ball. Look at it. They just, like, everybody just release. I can't get that. Why I can't get something like
this
that?
week, do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that.
Lord.
I think you also change his launch point.
Wide
at times.
open,
In
and I
other
can't
words,
get
move
them,
your
bro.
pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. 3 quarters have come and gone.
This game.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Monsters out here. I can't even get that type of pass rush.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal
I'll
separating
give
these
up
two teams.
like 8 niggas
as we
just
get
for
set
one
for the
pass
4th
rush.
quarter. And Rosas puts this one through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
All right, guys, let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. And incomplete. Crisis averted.
Look at see how much time you be having. I don't understand this shit, bro. I don't have no
Well, this at least is
rush.
the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more
Everybody
involved.
just chilling
He
back
had
there.
just one target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Hey, check back smooth. Check back 21.
It's a new defense I'm trying right here.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Look at this shit, man. Come on, Madden.
T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
I can do this all day, Scott.
He's scared. Hey, Sam off.
They'll set up to throw.
Nice.
And he's got his man, Hilton. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
What the fuck was that?
Build
Oh, I had a
trust,
lag.
and that's why
Okay.
they're able to find him in this
I had
type
a
of a
lag.
situation.
Well, here's a first down throw.
That's all
It's
right.
complete.
Definitely
that
had a
one good
lag.
for
It's
20
okay.
on the catch and run.
They hit that crossing route really well.
Oh,
Excellent timing,
my
puts it right on him,
God,
and
man,
he keeps
it is
running.
fucking
Yeah,
with
turned
me
it
now.
upfield for good yardage.
I definitely had a nice little lag. Lord. What's going on?
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Sanders, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop
Just
that
a
one behind the line of
little
scrimmage.
pass rush. Just a little bit.
Here we go. Set. Look at me. Score.
All the difference. Just a little pass rush.
Hey, rock it. Ready?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, check back 21. Right 21. Check back 21. Ricky. Hey, Alpha. Check back 21. Right 5.
They're going to look to throw.
You see this game? Yes!
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's
Nigga just
another nice
stood there,
example
man.
there
What the
of them
fuck
making
is
it
wrong with this
difficult to
game?
complete a pass.
So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker.
That was a pick, man. This shit is crazy. Oh, baby, we gotta get down here. This motherfucker is nice today. Let me find out, Scott. Let me find out, brother.
But rejected by the bar. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Love having good games.
Go. Get it.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the fetch.
Like
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Delta. Hit it.
Jones throwing again. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Forgot all about that nigga, huh?
Hopkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I can get some type of pass rush out here.
Ready, break.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Recon, 152 fighter. Check.
2nd and 10. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Catch.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, echo.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 17. Johnson was the intended receiver. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Woo! Thank you, Jesus.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Shoot.
Here go the duck gooses.
Go. Go.
Man coverage. You better stop doing that man coverage, brother.
Throwing again. Jones. To Shepard, complete over the middle. 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard, 83 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike. Ready?
Back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 23. Johnson, the intended target. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on 1st down. It's Marshall. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Hey.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones.
Nice pick.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time.
And the pressure gets to him again. Lorenzo Carter getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll drop the throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Julian Love picks it. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, lock it. Hey, exit. Good. Hurry up now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Steps away to his left. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Some breath takers. I got some lucky shit. He got some lucky shit. Fucking Madden game, man. That shit terrible.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That's probably my problem. I haven't been blitzing lately. I've been trying to get some sheds. The niggas I got.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Jump. 5. Mike 57. Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now in desperation. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. It's up and it's good, but it won't matter because 7 is as close as they're going to get, and this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder,
all right, 4-3. That was a good game.
Run out, do we really need to kick?
I gotta see what's going on here.